Okay, good day all. Today we are going to look at the aspect of genomes and bioinformatics, and this materials is actually obtained from the University of Chiang Mai University from Thailand, Faculty of Science, Department of Chemistry. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now currently on the 21st century, a post-omic era. When we said actually post-omic era, we are just trying to talk about the era of the big measurement data. That is how you can generate a big data and measure it. And most of this post-omic era, most especially in molecular biology, is trying to look at the area of proteomics, genomics, and transcriptomics. When we said proteomics, we are trying to say that we are looking how the data will be measured from the aspect of protein. So that is how it's trying to look at the area. And now we are now going to look at the genome. When we say genome, it means is the entire makeup of the genetic makeup of all living organisms. And in fact, all living organisms are fair different because they have their different set of genome. And the more closeness the living organisms look alike, the more closeness the genome look also alike. So therefore, the more the similarities in terms of the genomes, the more the species will look alike. Like for example, we as a human, we have 46 total number of chromosomes, and the chimpanzees they possess 48 chromosomes. And this is one of actually of the reasons why we as a human we appear to have like in terms of the physical characteristics or similar features with the chimpanzees. Then we also look at the aspect of bioinformatics. When we said bioinformatics is an interdisciplinary approach that relates the area of biology with mathematics, biostatistics, chemistry, physics, and other science area. So you can see when we say genome, it's just trying to talk about the genetic material of an organism, and these genetic materials of an organism it include genes, which is the coding region. Yes, of course, in the DNA, if you look at the DNA itself, we have what you call a coding region and non-coding region. So the coding region of the DNA is known as the genes, while the non-coding region of the DNA is mostly a regulatory point of the gene expression. So as I said, each and every living organism have its set of genomes. So even if in the set of the genome, the living organisms also have a number of genes that are expressed. Like generally we in a human being averagely, the total number of the genes that mostly expressed is range between 20,000 to 40,000. And of course, the non-coding region of the DNA occupied a large proportion, which is about 98%, while the 2% part of the DNA is where the genes are expressed. And one very important thing is at least there is a questions that trend that mostly asked by the university students, most especially molecular biologists, chemists, and microbiologists. This DNA, where is it actually located in the cell? So yes, the DNA in the cells are localized in three ways. One, we have the DNA in the nucleus, and we have it in the mitochondria, and we also have it in the chloroplasts. But the DNA in the mitochondria, it is circular, while the DNA from the nucleus is helical in shape. And one very important thing is the DNA from the mitochondria is only inherited from the mother, while for the father is always destroyed or is always lost during the fertilization. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we actually look at the human genome is like a book. It's 23 chapters, and each of these chapters has the same copy of the entire genome. Okay, like why do we say that we have 23 chapters? Yes, of course, because in the human being we have 23 pairs of chromosomes, and each of these pair of the chromosomes contain at least one copy of the book. So, and each of these chromosomes, as I said, is made up of the DNA, and this DNA exists in different permutation and combination of just only 4 letters, which is A, C, G, T. Hence, and these books also contain about 3.2 billions of these letters in total. Okay, so you see, this is the Human Genome Project in 1986. 2 billion nucleotides to be sequenced by informatics. Okay.